Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the penultimate update from Stagedoor Studios. Now before we begin, I need your help. I'm at 96%, which you can see at the bottom of the screen there. So I reckon I have room for about one more flat ride and then a little bit of tweaking before the final park tour. Now, I need some guidance as to which ride I should put in. I have two options. One, I have a Teacups ride themed to Alice in Wonderland, fairly straightforward. I think that there's plenty of theming that can be done with that. The other option is to build a claw ride. Let me just show you which ride I'm talking about here, just so you know what I'm on about. A claw ride like that, but theme it to the Toy Story claw machine with the aliens. So, and obviously I've just put a photo up here just so you can see what that looks like. So they're the two options. They will be both going in the Enchanted Forest towards the back or around that area, just to kind of add a few more attractions around there. So yeah, that will be the final ride. But I would like to know in the comments below which one you would prefer to go in, and that's the one I will put in. So yeah, if you could let me know, that would be great. Also, while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. But without further ado, we shall go and have a look at the latest and greatest attraction in the park. So we'll go down Main Street here. Now I did realise that I hadn't actually named these street signs. I just left the signs that were on already. So what I've done is I've put the names of 4 different movie streets. So we've got Jump Street, we have Spooner Street, we have Privet Drive, and we have West Street. So yeah, all themed from different films and TV shows. So we will go down here, and you can probably see the ride in the background just there, because it does take up a lot of the a lot of the sort of background eye line, and yeah, I've gone for a huge hyper coaster. And you will see the sign at the end here. It is the Incredible Hulk themed coaster. Now, before I go any further with this is not a replica of the Hulk coaster at Islands of Adventure in Florida. I love that ride, but I didn't want to make it a sort of replica. I wanted this to be a hyper coaster with huge drops and huge bits of airtime. Kind of slow going over the hills and then going further on with the drops. So that's what I've gone for. Now you can see just here, you can see the sort of size of the coaster that it takes up. But I thought this worked really well as to sort of like round off the park at the back. So yeah, it's a really, really big coaster. And as you can see, I've carried on the trees. I mean, the forest has gone on quite big. It's gone quite a lot around the edge. And I think it blends in really, really well. So I am happy with how that's turned out. But yeah, this is the Incredible Hulk coaster. Obviously, everything is green. I don't think I need to explain that to anybody. Yeah, in terms of the queue line, it's just metal fencing down here, just a bit of a cattle pen. And then I thought I'd go for this sort of style queue line going up. I didn't want it to just be one set of stairs. A few bridges like that, and where you can sort of see everyone lining up. So yeah, really happy with how that has how that's kind of come together. In the back here, I have a transfer track, just nothing too OTT, just literally a separate piece of track with a few wooden beams underneath. Well, obviously where the track would slide over, and then a staff door here, which doesn't lead to anywhere, but that's because the station. When we go in here, you won't like me when I'm angry. The wall sits right next to the ride here, so probably a little bit too close in all honesty. But it just about fits. I may have to shuffle that back a little bit, looking at it, but I think on the whole that seems to work okay. So yeah, this is the Hulk coaster. Everything green, the lights are green. The operator's green, everything is green. So yeah, I think without further ado, we will take a ride on the Hulk coaster. What I do like as well, just before this goes, is ironically, the name of the coaster type is Rage in the game. So there we go. So yeah, we will hop on to Train 2. I'll quickly whiz us up to the top of the lift hill because it is a big climb, and do enjoy the Hulk coaster. There we go, that was the Incredible Hulk. As I say, I wanted a huge sort of hypercoaster, just with lots of airtime. I like the fact it goes all the way around the park. You know, when it kind of comes over to this section, you go past Rapunzel's tower there. You go past, into the rest of the park where the other rides are, and then it takes you all the way back through the forest, back to the start. I love the, I love that sort of layout of it. And then, yeah, I don't think, hypercoaster is very hard to theme anyway, to theme the entire track as such. So I think having it kind of go in and out of the woods and around it kind of gives it as much theming as it could possibly have. But no, yeah, I'm really happy with that. And as you can see, the park now is pretty big. I keep zooming out here, and yeah, it takes up a lot of footprint. I appreciate, that top left corner, a lot of that is trees, but that's just the kind of style I wanted to go for. I wanted to just kind of block everything in. I don't like the path being at the very edge of the park. I like, the park to feel like you're fully immersed. So yeah, just to kind of quickly show you down here as well towards the end. So if we go down here, we've obviously got green on this side, blue on this side, and then we go into the gardens. Now the gardens, there's not much going to go on down here. This is just mainly a walk through if you're coming from the Enchanted Forest around this way, and just a kind of like just a nice area to walk, I suppose. It's not going to get very popular down here, but I have put a barbershop quartet on with a Vista Point, so hopefully people come and see them, because I do love these guys. These guys are fantastic. So yeah, people, one or two people do walk down here. It's not very busy, as you can see. A lot of people do go the other way. But no, yeah, I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. Obviously, you can see these guys are coming down this way now, and then you get down to the Enchanted Forest. But if you keep going through the gardens, you then get down towards Main Street, and then you're back out here to this this sort of plaza area at the end of the road. So yeah, really am pleased with how it's come together. As I say, do let me know which flat ride you want me to put in, whether that is a Teacups for Alice in Wonderland or the Toy Story Claw Machine, and they will be going, if they, whichever one is chosen, will be going in sort of around this area, I would imagine. Maybe somewhere down here actually to have an attraction on the edge of this path. But yeah, so that's where they would go. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And we're almost there. One more flat ride, and then I'll do some tweaking and add a few bits off camera, and then we will have the final park tour, which I'm really excited about. I'm really happy with how this park's turned out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode. Goodbye.